Hi friends, Shayla here. So I had a Saturday off and I opted to go to some Barnes& and Noble that are a little further away from my normal one. So I'm about half an hour-ish away from my home, and I'm gonna see what manga these other Barnes& and Nobles have. There have been a few volumes that are kind of like in the middle of series that I've just been waiting for my local Barnes & Noble to get in, but they keep not getting them in. So I'm going to try these other ones and see if they happen to have them and some things like that. So I'm at one of the bigger ones, so I'm hoping their selection's pretty good. And then I've got two smallish ones that I'll hit on my way home because I started with the one furthest away and then I'll slowly work my way back. So this is going to be an adventure, a little bit of a hunt, a little bit of a shopping vlog. It's going to be a good time. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so this first stop was totally a success. I'm going to have to come up here more often because they have a lot of titles that they just don't come in to my local Barnes & Noble. So let's go ahead and go through things. Well, quickly, they had volume 2 of the Apothecary Diaries out. So of course I picked it up because, I love the series and I just need it. So next up, they had volume 4 of Phantom Tales of the Night. I've been waiting for my local one to get this in forever, but for some reason they just skipped over it. They skipped over this one and volume 5 and just got in volume 6. They went from volume 3 to volume 6, but they had never got these other ones. So I'm really excited to finally have this one. And then they also had Pleasure and Corruption, which is a really interesting series. I have a video where I talk about the first volume. I'll leave that linked in the corner. I don't remember what it is right at this second, but anyways, this has a lot of things going on with it. I'll just show you the back and let that speak for itself. So I'm really interested to continue. I was very on the fence after volume 1, but I'm just I'll try volume 2 and see how I feel. So here's volume 2. I'm excited to try it. And those are the 3 that I picked up at this location. I am trying to be very selective where I'm going to multiple stores. They did also have the Assassination Classroom volumes that I'm missing. So if I don't find anything at the other locations that I want, I may come back and pick those up. At least, the next couple or whatever. I'm getting close to the end of my collection of that series. I've got 5, maybe 6 volumes left in that one before I have the full thing. So yeah, that's kind of my plan. On to the next location. Okay, so I just finished up at the second location and there was nothing that I couldn't normally pick up. So I opted to not pick up anything at this location. And this is the one near where Steve and I used to live when we first got married. And it is a smaller store and they're just really, this one had Apothecary Diaries too as well. But a lot of the other things I'm looking for, they didn't even really have any of it. So yeah, this one I don't think will become a regular stop for me, but the previous one I may go to on occasion, if my normal store is out of something. So alrighty, so I couldn't take any footage in that store. It was crazy busy, but their manga section is pretty much like the one I usually shop, so I didn't get too much. But they did have a volume of manga that was really popular a couple of years ago, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it in a while, and it's a Yuri title, and I really wanted to give it a try, and that's Transparent Light Blue. I got recommended this early on when I was thinking about it. I know this has to do with ear cleaning, which is kind of a weird thing, but culturally that's a very intimate thing for them. And this is a girl kind of discovering that she has romantic feelings for her best friend. And yeah, so I'm really interested to see how I feel about this one. I think I'm going to squeeze it in to my Manga Love readathon, like TBR. So I would love to get this read like within the next week. Not manga related, but they had it on the shelf, so I had to pick it up, and that is Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. Finding Queen Bev on the shelf at any of my local stores is hard. So I've already read this. I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. So I had to own a physical copy, and it's glorious. I do wish it was the oversized mass market, but it's just the standard size. But that's fine. So anyways, I think that's a pretty good, like, I feel good about the things I picked up today. So I picked up 3 that I wouldn't have normally found easily. And then 1 that was out early, though it seemed to be out early at most of the stores. So if you're looking for that one, you should easily be able to find it. So I do think this little, like, excursion was fun. It took me about 2 hours to get to all the locations and shop them. And it'll take me about, with where I'm at now, it'll probably take me like 20 to 30 minutes to get home from here. So all in all, I think it's been fun, and I didn't like try to rush anywhere. I took my time. Most of the manga sections, I walked up and down them at least twice to really like scan them pretty thoroughly and to avoid being too close to people, which was really nice. And yeah, so I think this was a positive experience. If you want to see future videos like this, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.